Hey, coin folk, welcome back. Got a couple more boxes of nickels here. Gonna go through these real quick. They're both got the same date stamp on them, October 31st. Little Halloween coinage. Hopefully they spooky good. But wouldn't be super upset to see a couple boxes of 2024, but doesn't look like that. It's gonna be the case. Definitely circulated. Nothing jumping out right there. Besides this ugly dude over here. So he must have spent some time in some acid or underground or something. That thing beat up. But there's that. Slide that one out of the way. Slide this one in. Gonna assume it's more of the same. Being that it's same date, but we shall see. And it does appear to be more of the same. Some grimy looking ones. No enders standing out. No buffalo, silver, other odds and ends. But we'll get in there and we'll see if we can find some. Well, it must be my lucky day here. I'm watching ATOG's stream over here from the other night. Rumor has it I was lucky over there. So we're going to see. Congrats on 2.5K ATOG. Quite an accomplishment. And in roll number one, looks like we got a little luck in here. Looks like this guy here. Roll number one. There we go. Focus. Little piece of silver. Right off the bat. 1943. Might as well throw it under the scope. Nothing standing out. Pretty sweet though. We'll gladly take it. On the board with some silver. Let's go. Well, we're through our first 10 rolls here and got a few finds. Kind of an honorable mention here. It's not too old, but just a really nice condition. 1968 Denver. Usually don't find them in quite that good a shape coming out of circulation, so I figured I'd pull that out. Got our one silver, 43 Philly. A couple more coins here out of Philly, 46 and 47. Unfortunately, no Hennings. And we got three 1959 Denvers, and the top one here is actually also in fairly decent shape for coming out of circulation. But that's it for the first 10 rolls. We're going to jump back in, see what else might be in there. We're on roll 11 here. Got a 2022 Philly under the scope with one of the, I don't know, kind of medium grade DDRs. I don't know. It's not one of the best ones, but it's one that's a little nice. Got a little doubling up here in the E. Down at the bottom of the P looks like we got a little bit there. And then down here on the bottom, it's a little grimy, but got some nice doubling in United. You can kind of see up at the top of the U and the N, T, down here in the E is real easy to kind of stands out. And up here in the D, and then it just kind of tapers off. A lot of these kind of taper off left to right, but pretty cool find. I'll gladly take it. Maybe a little acetone love, and she'll be in good shape. So we're going to jump back in. Just wrapping up roll 20 here, and it gives us another of these 2022 DDRs. This one's a little tougher on the eyes. It's a pretty well deteriorated die, but you can still see some doubling up kind of in the same areas as that last one we was looking at. And it also has some doubling coming through states a little more. So it's a little more doubling on this one. And then some die deterioration doubling as well, but it is a double die, just kind of ugly looking. But so that was a cool find. And then I guess for this group of rolls here, we had a few older ones. We had a 39, a couple 41s, 48, and a 50 out of Philly. And then two Denvers, 54 and a 58. So we're going to jump into the next 10, see what we find. Well, we had a bit of an explosion opening up roll 25 here, but If you see that guy up there. Ah, no date. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the date. But I'm seeing all the legs. I'm not seeing the mint mark. All his feathers. Focus camera, come on. Let's throw it under the scope. Yeah, still have no idea what the date is. But we got a second buffalo. So that's cool. Let's jump back in and see what else we can find. Okay, so that's the first buffalo. I don't know why I was thinking of the silver that we pulled out of the first roll. So one buffalo, one silver. Let's go. Back on roll 29 here. It looks like we got our second piece of silver. See that super dark edge on there? It's another filly. And it's another 43, I think. No, 45. Sweet. We'll take it. Didn't know if we find any more. We had one in that first roll and then it's kind of cooled off. So we'll take another though. Let's jump back in and maybe find some more. God, nickels are dirty. All right, we'll be back. Well, we wrapped up that set of 10 rolls here. Gave us 3 beat up old coins. Got a no date buffalo. No date, no mint mark. We got our one little piece of silver, 1945 filly. And we also got a 46 filly that is absolutely beat. Unfortunately, not the Henning. Well, I don't know that we've been able to tell for sure anyways, but pretty beat up. But we got 20 rolls to go, so we're going to jump back in. Back on roll 34. She looks like another one. It is, what is that? Denver mint mark. And 45. Pretty sweet. Throw it under the scope here, I guess, while we're here. Nothing standing out to me. I don't know of any major varieties on the 45 Denver, but she's still silver, so we'll take it. Didn't see anything else in the roll. It's not standing out. This looks like it might be an older edge, but not silver. Not even that old. Well, I guess older than me, so I guess that's old, but alright, so jumping in, I'll be back. On roll 38 here, we got another 22 filly under the scope. Not a DDR this time, but we're looking at the reverse. Got a nice little strike through right there on Monticello, however the heck you say it. You can see kind of running off to the side here at an angle. It's got like some feeder finger lines in there. Doesn't show up great. Coin's a little dirty, but then that's where the grease kind of started building up right on those feeder finger lines, it looks like. So that's pretty cool little find. One of those coins that needs a little acetone, but she should turn out looking all right. So figured I bring in, share. Pretty cool find. And jump back in. 12 rolls to go on this box. Oh, we finished up row 40 and our order finds from the last 10 rolls. We had 239 fillies. This one is all beat to heck. Looks like somebody took a vise to it or some pliers or something. I don't know. Then it's got this gouged out circle on the back too. Thankfully it wasn't a double die or nothing, but we also had a type 1 42 out of Philly. We had our one little piece of silver out of Denver, 45, a 48 Denver, and a 55 Denver. So that's it out of that set, and we'll jump back in and hopefully find some more in these last 10 rolls. Let's go. Well, roll 45 gives us a first, at least for me anyways, out of a roll. We got a 1967 SMS coin here. Pretty sweet. Unfortunately, it has this green spot right on the back of his head right there. I'm not sure if that's something some acetone will take care of or not, but we'll have to find out. But outside of that, it's in fantastic shape. So pretty cool to find that out in circulation. But we're going to jump back in and see what else we get. Roll 47 here, and just by the edge, I'm thinking this one here has got to be a buffalo. Look how thin that guy is. Or maybe it's not even a nickel. I don't know. But let's see. Holy shit. She beat up, but we got a Liberty Head nickel. That is crazy. I ain't never found one of those before in a roll, that's for sure. Even in this kind of shape, that's pretty sweet find. Looks like 1888. Man, that thing's rough. That's cool though. We will gladly take it. Like trying to get it so we can actually see the dang thing. Sweet. How about that? I knew by that edge it had to be old, but didn't think it'd be that old. Pretty cool find. Alright, let's go. Let's see what else we can get out of this box. It's been a pretty good one. Roll 50. We might have ourselves a little last roll of luck here. Down here on this end. Looks like we might have a fourth war nickel. Let's see. We do. It's another 43. Gonna guess a Philly, because that seems to be usually what we get. And it is. Let's throw her under the scope here. And I don't see anything offhand here. It's a little beat up, but that's alright. We will gladly take it. Looks like it's got an RPM on it maybe there. Let me zoom in a little. Where's my button at? Or maybe not. Maybe that's just kind of grime on the back end of it. I'm not real sure down here at the bottom. I don't know. Either way, it's cool. Little piece of silver. Finish off the box. This is a pretty kick-ass box of nickels. But let's jump back in and finish up this roll, and then we'll bring you in for a little recap. So we're still going through this last roll here, and this coin was laying about here, and I picked it up and saw that. So how about that? These last 10 rolls have been killing it. No mint mark. Hopefully there's a date. No date. At least none that's standing out, but let's throw it under the scope here, see if we can decipher anything. Yeah, I have no idea. So that's our second, I think, no date buffalo. But we'll take it. I'll just keep stockpiling these, and one day maybe see if anything looks like it's worth nickel-dating, but it's not something I've ever done before. So who knows, maybe someday, but cool find nonetheless. Let's go. Well, we finished up the last 10 rolls, and they gave us a lot to look at here. Got a couple honorable mentions up top here. We got a 2009 Denver. Little beat up, but probably won't hang on to it, but it is lower vintage. 2024 Denver. Had a few from Philly, a 40, 42 Type 1, a 46, and a, what is that? Can't even read it. 56. A few from Denver, 52, 54, couple 58s. We had our dateless Buffalo. We had our SMS. I tried getting that little green spot off with some acetone. Doesn't look like it's budging, so unfortunately it's just gonna be what it is, but still a cool find. And speaking of cool finds, with our last little piece of silver, in this beat up nickel. But I actually looked it up because, I don't know a whole heck of a lot about the Liberty Head series. But it's actually a fairly rare date, the 1888, or rarer anyways. It's not the key date or anything of the series, but unfortunately it's beat. It's environmental damage. It's got a little bit of a bend to it, but still a cool find for sure. So we'll gladly take it. And that's gonna be a wrap on this box. Originally was thinking 2-box hunt, but I think we might end up going to a 1 on this one just because there was so much we looked at. But we'll see. So I'll either be back with the second box or I'll see you on the next one, folks. Later. So yeah, I'm going to end up breaking up into 2 videos. So I figure I'll bring you in for this. Taking our 4 war nickels. Dropping them in the mug. Slowly filling her up. And that's it on this one, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you stopping in. Good luck on your hunts. And I'll see you on the next one.